Good afternoon, sir. You Xavier Marcus Ringler,
Yes, sir.
in file 26164OT. Let me start at the other end. On file 2252706, you were charged with driving without a valid operator's license on December 9th, and also with speeding. No valid operator's license is a misdemeanor. It's punishable by up to 90 days in jail and a fine of up to $100. You like that so much, you did it again on January 30th, and you got charged with driving without a valid operator's license. In file 26164OT. Both of these are ordinance cases under the province of Mr. George and Mr. Reed. Jordan, what's the status here?
Thank you, Your Honor. In speaking with my client this morning, I did relay the offer that Mr. George has tendered. My client has since moved back to the state of Indiana and has advised me that once he is able to secure proper documentation from his insurance company indicating that they will provide coverage, he will be eligible for his license to be reinstated. We are asking for one adjournment so that he may do that. He indicates that restoration of his driving privileges in Indiana is very likely. He's just waiting on the paperwork to be processed. And speaking with Mr. George, he had no objection to the adjournment if the court was agreeable.
You were from Walcottville. Have you gone back there?
Yes, sir.
What was your connection here? And were you living here in St. Joe County for a while?
Yes, sir. I was living with my mother to help her out in Sturgis,
Okay.
out on West, which was the address I'd originally given the court. But things have happened and whatnot since then, and my mom no longer lives there. So I've moved back to where I was in Walkerville, and she's moved somewhere else in Indiana as well.
Yeah, your Michigan driver's record just says you don't have one because you're suspended in Indiana for some sort of Indiana traffic rule, it says. All right, Jordan, do you have any other last pretrials coming up? I bunched yours all up for today. Let's look at April.
I am here on the 2nd with Judge Pattison.
April 2nd.
Mhm.
That should work out good then.
Thank
We'll
you.
set it for April 2nd at 2 o'clock. Now, if you get either of these, it would probably undo your ability to get your Indiana license. So stop driving. You drive and then you drive a month later and get the exact same ticket. That doesn't really help your cause any. You have $538 worth of unpaid tickets here in St. Joseph County. No proof of insurance and registration plate violation, defective equipment, and a previous failed display of valid license. Those may have all gone defaults. They may have been attached to other things. Anyway, you got more problems than you realize. You've been driving around without a license, without insurance, without plates. I'm gonna give you this. The slip. Of the unpaid tickets you have here in St. Joseph County. I can't speak to anything else. So you got some heavy lifting to do between now and April 2nd. There is a charge called allowing another to violate the motor vehicle code, which could result in a charge with a fine but it wouldn't go on your driving record. It wouldn't affect your ability to get your license, but you got a bunch of previous tickets. And what I think they are is they were attached to the charges that are here. He didn't address them and they went defaulted. And so you got a bunch of stuff you need to take care of. All right, you're good to go. And so what address should we be using?
301 Leroy Street.
The Walcott. All
Yeah,
right,
the one in
okay.
Walkerville.
All right, very good.
Thank you.
Hello, Mr. Kratzer. Did you put your hood down?
Yeah,
You look like a Unabomber when you got your hood up. You probably don't know who that is, but isn't somebody you want to look like? What's our status here, Ms. Harden?
Thank you, Your Honor. I have provided Ms. Stoll with some documentation regarding the most recent mental health evaluation by Mr. Kratzer, as well as his current living arrangement in a AFC home. Based on those circumstances and the nature of the charge, she has agreed to reduce this to disturbing the peace with a reservation on restitution.
Is that correct, Ms. Stoll?
That is, Your Honor.
All right, Nicholas, that changes this charge from malicious destruction of property to disturbing the peace. Disturbing the peace is a very minor misdemeanor, almost always results in a fine only. It isn't an assaultive crime. It isn't a malicious destruction crime. As far as there a quarrel, argument, or disturbance in a public place. It is punishable by up to 90 days in jail and a fine of up to $500. Does not require that you be fingerprinted, does not have any firearm restriction. Are you going to plead to that lesser charge of disturbing the peace? Are you going to plead guilty to that charge? They'll dismiss the malicious destruction of property charge, and you would plead to a charge of disturbing the peace. Did you discuss that with your lawyer?
yeah,
Yes? Is that what you wish to do here?
yes, sir.
Okay. Relax, nothing bad's gonna happen. I know it's kind of scary to come to court, is for me too, but we'll try to take this in small bites. Do you understand that if you do plead guilty to this charge, you'll be giving up your right to have a trial in front of a judge or jury? There will not be any trial if you plead guilty. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, if you had a trial, you'd have a right to have any of the witnesses, either for you or against you, subpoenaed to come to court so they could be questioned under oath. If you had a trial, you'd have the right to take the witness stand right there and testify on your own behalf. But you don't have to, because you have a right not to testify. And if you did not wish to testify, the judge or jury could not hold your silence against you. And you have the right to be presumed innocent unless the state can prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you are guilty. So let me take a look at this. At this time, was this on Frank Jones Road? Where was this?
This is from last fall. He was not yet in that AFC when he was transitioning.
Okay, I don't remember where this was. Were you
700
staying at a house on 700 Maple Street in Three Rivers?
Yeah,
And did you go over and break your neighbor's window?
yes, sir.
Do you remember why you did it?
Because I was
Do you remember what you were mad about?
no.
Well, it was two 24 by 24 inch panes of glass. You threw a bottle at it because you were mad. I appreciate your candor or your honesty. So what's your Where is he now, Jordan?
He's in an AFC home. I believe that's the one in French. Just a second.
Where is it?
Oh, never mind. I apologize.
How do you like it?
It's really good.
Good. You have been prone to fits of anger and you get angry and you lash out. This neighbor lady said you had damaged some of her property before, but she didn't wish to proceed. But this time she did. You weren't even mad at her, but this does fit for disturbing the peace. Abigail, I could either delay the sentence and wait for a restitution figure or just reserve for it. The affidavit says about $250, but I think that was just a guess. Could be more, could be less.
Yeah, I guess I have no preference, Your Honor. I would believe it's the court's discretion. Each time our victim advocates have contacted the victim, she's said that she's waiting on the window repairman to come out, and she just doesn't have an estimate yet, but she would like restitution for the window.
All right. Jordan, anything else you think I should know?
Just so the court's aware, Mr. Kratzer is in that home in Dowagiac. It's going well. There's significant structure there. He's, as far as I know, attending to his mental health. So it's been some time since this happened. There's been no incidents since then. So I think we're in a good place. But ask the court to consider where Mr. Kratzer's at in his mental capacity in fashioning a sanction.
Mr. Kratzer, you spent a night in jail because of this. How did you like that?
I didn't like it.
Well, that's part of the point. We don't want you to come back. We want it to be something you didn't like, so you don't come back. I'm not gonna order any additional jail. I'm gonna 1 day credit 1 day. You're not gonna do any more jail. But you gotta pay this lady back for the window. The fine is $0. There's a $75.
I'll pay her back, I promise.
All right. There's a $75 crime victims' rights fee, a $50 state minimum fee.
Could you waive the attorney fee?
I'm gonna waive the attorney fee. It isn't that you didn't earn it, but I'm gonna order $250 in restitution to Melissa Clark.
Yeah, that's based on the estimate provided in the report.
Yes, if it's more than that, we can deal with it. If it's less than that, I guess she gets that for aggravation. Total is $375. We'll put the defendant on a payment plan.
Thank you.
He get SSI and somebody manages his money. We can use that money to make monthly payments on this. All right, Nicholas, what this did, so maybe some good came out of it. It got you a new placement. It got you better supervision. You're in adult foster care where they're providing meals and other stuff to do. Do you go to clubhouse or anything like that too, or just?
No, we just hang out.
All right. What kind of stuff do you like to do?
Shovel the driveway.
Well, I don't like to shovel my driveway, but I do. Do you do video games or that kind of stuff?
Oh, yeah, I play away.
All right. Well, next time you get mad, take it out on role player game or something, but don't take it out on your neighbor.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I want you guys to take him out to the counter. We'll set up a payment plan. I waive the fine. I waive the $150 attorney fee. The $125 is a minimum required. And then I estimated $250 for the damages based on the officer's report. 2 by 2 panels. All right, good luck, sir.
Thank you.
This is my last time coming
Yep,
back
you
here.
have to come back. You're good.
Okay.
Good luck to you. You're very welcome.